In a world with many similarities to our own, there lies two planets that are both experiencing societal turmoil. One of them, the planet Remus, there lies a town named Hazel that is on the outskirts of one of the busiest cities on the planet. While society is strained with cultural change, in this town, there are beings that no one has seen and struggle not to be found as time goes on. The following is the story of some of the people who end up finding them through no fault of their own. This is Hazeltown Story.
Okay. So in that case, how do you want to quote unquote subdue? Are you going to effectively how at this point, how do you plan on taking her out? Or what do you plan on doing?
Well, my plan was, keep her pinned down long enough for her to not make any noise while we turn the sound suppressor on.
Okay. So and you're thinking Queen to do that?
Yes.
All right. In that case, Queen, how would you go about or
Yuhar could also do it too.
Yeah, I could
Like
also
say using mind fog or something like that.
Back in mind fog, that'll be just fine.
Okay. In that case, let me get your sheet up while just so I remember how mind fog works. So, mind fog requires an action rule. You may cast a fog over the opponent's thoughts that make mental activities for them difficult for 15 minutes, costing a stress. Oh, also, actually, I should notice something. Now that I've noticed your stress, which is at 4, you are currently dazed.
Okay.
Which means cunning and intellect rolls now get -1 die. But this is not necessarily. I think this would be, I would imagine, connect.
All right. Yeah. So I can just use 2 more stress. Give me two dice there,
Okay.
and we're gonna go for the mind fog.
Okay. I don't think you really need to, or I don't think position effect really matters in this case.
All right.
That is a failure.
Well, rip.
Your attempt to do that, as this, not only does it it basically, not only do you not, you don't do it, but she feels something weird. Like there was an attempt to do something, but not successfully. That is the example if you want to resist.
A quick thing, it's like, why is your stress so low? Did you forget to restore it after we did the break?
Carl's been pushing a lot.
But yeah, I did forget to restore it. I did. Did we restore after the I didn't think we restored between when we.
You would have probably restored before. You would have been at 11 before you did the initial one.
Right, and that I was saying the break between when we broke into the first person. I didn't think we didn't get a chance to restore. Right.
Usually, that would require a downtime period. To fully restore would be a downtime period.
Right, so that's why I didn't. Yeah, that's why I was at that.
So you can attempt to resist, although I will say,
I have 2 stress. I would have to. I don't have enough dice in that. It would be rolling 1 die, so no. I'm gonna just take the consequences that she got. She knows something's up, but again, that won't.
Yeah, she knows something is up, and she begins to rise. I'm effectively going to do this in slow motion for you, just because I feel like this is something that would be, like that. So at this moment, she starts to rise and turn around.
All right. Well, let's see. Do I want to do? Yeah. Well, in that case, going to quickly hit the panel to set it to the noise suppression mode.
Okay.
And then, knife to the face.
Well, I was
The
going to say
handle
we could also, you might want to wait that Torpid to get back.
No, I'm back. What's up?
Oh, so
It went wrong.
Oh,
yeah, so Bisk got in, tried to mind fog her. That failed. Did not have the ability. It would be unsafe to resist. And now she is aware that something's going on. Queen has, or not Queen. Haley has disabled the sound suppression, so noise is not going to transfer. And you have a snap moment to do something about it.
that sounds like the perfect moment to kick the shit out of her.
So you can try to subdue her. Are you going to try and how would you plan on doing this?
I mean, probably just jump her.
Okay. What action would you use for that?
Let's see. That's a good question. I mean, I guess, would you say that's maneuver?
If you're doing it especially quickly, yes, I would count that as maneuver.
Yeah, let's go for maneuver then to quickly subdue her.
Okay. Your position. This is I think technically this is a desperate situation.
Absolutely. I will not deny that one.
Your effect is going to be great because she is a 55-year-old lady.
Oh, this is going to be a hell of a time.
So I'll give you that. So your base. Let me just double check what your stats are. This is gonna be messy. Okay, so your base is 4. That's with Ball Sportsman and that.
Also, pop goes the weasel. Oh, that's a fact. It's already great.
Which is great. No, I got get him on tilt. That doesn't matter. It's not the 1-2 punch.
No, I think it's just the 4.
Yeah, it's just the 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 5, 4.
1, 3, 5, 4.
Or 1, 3, 5, 4. So that would be a mixed success. The penalty for that would be, I don't even know what the penalty would that be.
He's not completely pinned down.
She tries to yell.
Okay, actually, I know what I'll make it. I know how to make this interesting. So you get to pin her down, you kind of do that, and you kind of fumble a little bit, and you get her kind of near one of her the things. The thing is that while you kind of pin her down in a way that she is not moving. However, one of her arms is free, and in the interim, while that she now knows is there, she goes to pick up one of the very heavy statues that is on her thing and tries to bash her head in with it, leading to now this is also a rather actually, how about this? That leads to her finding a knife, or a very sharp, decorative knife, which I guess technically doesn't make it decorative, but disregard the point. The point is that you would take let me actually just double check just so I'm consistent with my numbers. Oh right, we did this. Yeah, you would be taking 2 harm that ignores 1 armor.
That's fine. I can live with that.
Which, in your case, that would be a net of... Again, I have too many tabs open.
I'd be down to 8 harm instead of 10.
Yeah, you'd be...
You said 2 damage and ignoring armor. Yes, it would be 8.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember if one of your things gave you armor or not. But not. So yeah, you would be down to 8.
That's fine. I'll live.
So yeah, she is now brandishing a knife, and she wants to stab you. And she's going to try and stab you as many times until she no longer can.
Going to
All right.
break her fucking arm.
No. Well, you're partially pinning her down, so I'll assist you with this. With my own knife in her arm.
Okay, so you
Make her
want
drop the knife.
Okay, so you want to wrestle you want to get the knife out of her hand. What action are you planning on doing that? Oops, can you repeat that?
Aim.
Aim? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to throw, I take it you're trying to throw a dagger or something like at her?
Yes. Throwing one of her many throwing knives into her arm.
Okay. In that case, your effect, since she can't really, technically she could throw something at you, but that's not really your position's going to be controlled. Your effect, however, is going to be limited because you were trying to basically throw something at a wavy arm that is constantly moving.
All right. So what's my position again?
Your position's going to be controlled.
All right. Attacks. Okay. Limited. Just 3. Oh,
655.
That's a crit too because of my one ability, like fish in a barrel.
Let me double check. Just to let's see, and that's hold on, I need to find out. Nightshade. Fish in a barrel. Any attacks made with the aim action roll in a controlled position count as a critical upon full success. So yes.
Jesus.
In this one case, this managed to work.
Haley knows what she's doing with her knives.
So if this was if the intent of your thing was to kill her, that would absolutely do it in one go. But since you specifically want to your intent was to get the knife out of her hand, not only do you hit basically, we're going to actually do it like this. So you throw the knife in such a way that it hits the back of the knife, hits the blade of the knife that she is holding, and basically breaks it off the hilt. So as effectively she is now holding a hilt, which she then tries to slam it down, but also that's not doing anything because she does not have the strength to. She can stab, but she cannot hit. So you have effectively disarmed her with anything meaningful.
Man, you really want to play this game?
She is just basically screaming, "Let me go! Let me go! What are you doing?"
You are Gagger.
All right.
Scream.
Well done.
We turned the sound suppression on. None of her neighbors are going to hear anything.
Okay, I just don't like having her yap.
Well, that can always be fixed too. Haley,
No, we're not killing her yet.
What'll it be, Miss Sparrow? What'll it be, Miss Sparrow? Then, you want to keep screaming, or do you want to find out just how precise I can be with these?
Basically, she's like, it's like, it just yells like, I was like, what are you doing tackling me at my home? Like, what do you want?
To beat up an old lady. Next question.
We want to find out why you're working with Orion.
I was like, working with Orion? What is that? I don't know any Orion. What are you talking about?
No? And you care to explain why you've been helping your friends get prominent positions in the arts community?
Just kind of was like, she just kind of looks at us like, is that what this is about?
Mm-hmm.
What, did some no talent just hire goons to come beat me up because of it?
No. Yeah. We're here because your friends are terrorists.
I was like, my friends ain't done shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's highly unfortunate for you because if there's evidence suggests otherwise.
Hey, lady, how much do you value that knife-wielding hand of yours?
It, she just kind of like, God damn it, look, if you're here, look, what do you want from me?
And I thought the question was pretty clear.
If you're here just here to talk, just get off me and I'll talk.
No! You tried to stab me!
You tackled me!
Yeah! What of it?
I stab people who tackle me. That's just rude. In my own
It is
home.
rude, but rude is my job.
It's very impolite.
Oh, were you just gonna go, oh yeah, I'll tell you all about Orion.
I mean, if you knocked on the door and asked, probably.
No! That's a hot load of shit, you know it.
I mean, you get the same amount of Orion knowledge I have of Orion anyway, which is jack shit. I don't know what this Orion thing you're talking about is.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's most unfortunate for you, because either you're lying or Adrian Thistle is lying. And that didn't end well for him either.
Oh, you were visiting Adrian before, were you?
Yeah, he sold your ass up the river.
They probably talking shit just to get you to go away.
For what it's worth, we did bash his head on a sink. It did crack the sink.
Well, I guess he got what he deserves. Owes me $5.
He was also very naked.
That... Okay.
It was very funny, trust me.
Oh, I imagine it was.
I'd say he won't soon forget, but I can't really attest to the brain trauma.
Anyway, you're just here, like... Okay, fine. Yes, I admit that I maybe had done a little bit outside of my things would be to get some of my friends spots at, like, spots featured in park events that maybe they shouldn't have gotten the edge in. As far as I know, they're just artists that are just, trying to make it, like, just trying to get out there. I'm pretty
What are
certain
their names?
they're... Hold on one sec. Why do I have someone named Jack Meadows? I just looking at these names from back on, and I just don't know why.
I know, it's no Stuart Griffin.
It's nothing will ever be Stuart Griffin. That albatross around my neck of the one time the thing royally screwed me.
I can't wait for another TV name to show up, but it's just gonna be from a show that none of us are aware of, and so it'll fly under the radar until someone says it and someone else notices it in post production.
Yeah, I look forward. Yes, when Richard Dawson finally, or when Mike Dawson eventually shows up. Actually, I swear, actually looking at this, I think Jack Sansford is actually from something. But regardless, do I? Yeah, I'll come with the names later. But you get, she gives you 2 names. Also, I just want to double check to make sure. Do any of you in the group have, for these characters, do any of these have that one that you can detectalize?
Nope, Bobby's not here.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
And
Yep, nope, as far as I know, Bobby's the only one.
Okay. So yeah, she gives you 2 names.
Alright, well, I'm going to have a look around. You two keep interrogating her. And I will do an investigate roll.
Alright. Okay, so it's controlled because, like, the only person there that would cause problems is now subdued. So your effect's going to be controlled. Or your position's going to be controlled. Your effect is going to be, since she does keep it fairly clean, your effect's also going to be, great.
Alright.
Also, actually, I just want to double check something. Just to state before I forget Haley, mark experience for the marksman. because you critted on a physical, which actually does give you a new ability slot.
Yeah. And also get one for physical. No, I don't care. I'll do a level in a minute. But anyway, the investigate roll.
Yep. So your investigate roll is going to be control great. Let's see if I look at hers. Base 4 because of hyper focus.
1, 2, 1, 4.
1, 2, 1, 4. That is a mixed success. The effect is that you do find in her desk correspondence between these two, or you do find correspondence between someone with the name that she did say.
About what?
But basically talking about wanting specific spots or asking for specific spots. But that's all you effectively find unless you want to resist and go for more.
Yeah, I'll resist.
I was gonna say, how much stealth or stress do you have? Oh, you still have
9 out of
9.
12. Yeah,
Okay.
we're fine.
So yeah, you would be rolling. You'd be rolling 2. Is it 2 plus 1, or is it 1 plus the resist cost, or is it just the resist cost?
The resist cost is 6 minus whatever you roll for the highest you roll for the resist.
Yeah, but you roll 2 die for if the resist score is 2, or is it 3?
It's 2.
Okay. Okay, if it's 0, then it's 2. You take the lowest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, roll 2 die. 1 and 6, so you get it for free. All
right.
You find the letters, and you feel like you're not satisfied, and then you kind of feel in the desk that you find it. And in there, you find a hidden compartment. And inside the hidden compartment is a what looks like a little banker's little notebook, some kind of a ledger, and a effectively a box that contains a whole bunch of bills, or a bunch of paper money.
Ooh.
All right. Hazel will bring that back out to the main room and show the other and say, quite a little honeypot you got set up here. Where did all this come from, I wonder?
As she kind of holds, or as you kind of hold that up, she kind of looks at it and is like, she just kind of freezes up.
It would be to your benefit to start telling the truth now.
She just kind of looks and is like, yes, I was taking you. I saw you get the letters. So I was helping my friends out get spots, and they were compensating me for it. Yes, that is all we're doing. You can look to see in the letters. That's all they wanted was spots. And these people, as far as they're too busy most of the day getting stoned to do anything terrorist. They just kind of work on their art all day. I don't know what you're talking about with this Orion thing.
Look, these people are very good at taking things that look innocent and, oh no, this is part of some multifaceted 16-step plan.
All right, so don't kill Yuhar over this carnival, but Yuhar does have 1 point into it, and that's the closest thing to a lie detection skill anyone has.
Yeah, I can do a base roll and see what we get. What would be the position in?
So you just want to you're just checking to see if it's a lie.
Yeah.
In this case, that would be. So the effect would be. I'll say from the effect, with your telepathy, I think it would make sense that you would have a better gauge of this.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Also there, and so I would say your effect's going to be great. Your position, it's controlled. you kind of got ahead on this.
5.
So just a 5.
Yeah.
You can tell that there is a great amount of panic in their voice. It does feel like, she is acting in a way, from what you can sense, that she doesn't seem to be lying.
Okay, she's really, well, obviously she's panicking, but I don't get lying. She very well may be acting on the information she have might just be bad.
Well, that's deeply unfortunate for her. Well, I'm out of questions. What about you two?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't got anything more.
So what do you plan on doing then?
Well, can't really make this one look like an accident. So, well, Ellie just looks over to the balcony, then looks back at Queen and says, "Take her there."
They take her over to the balcony?
Yep.
Gotcha.
I will also say, once you open the window to go over there, the sound suppression is no longer active.
She won't need it. She won't be screaming for long.
Okay. All right. So I take it Yuhar takes her to the balcony.
They said Queen.
Queen.
Taking...
Oh, Queen. Okay.
Yep. Dragging her ass over there.
Send her over the side.
Yep.
Okay. So what was that?
Hang her over the side.
Okay.
Send her over the side.
Oh, bend her over the side.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been awkward.
You're yeeting her over the thing. It's what the request is.
Send her to the first floor.
Oh, wait. I'll bend her over the edge.
Okay, so how are you planning on doing this? What action are you going to do?
Do I really need to? I've already got her, but I mean...
I want to see how turbo dismount this lady go.
I'm not hucking her. I'm just threatening her.
That's what the request was.
Yeah. No. We already threatened her.
Do we gotta kill an old lady today?
Yes.
I think we have to kill this old lady, Steve. Damn.
Like, you got lucky with Adrian. This one fought back, made a mess. So,
I mean, yeah, let's just smash.
Okay. Okay. Well, in this case, your effect's going to be great, and your position is going to be risky.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I get any. Yeah, okay. 4 it is. 5.
2253. So she goes over the edge, goes flying down, making noise in such a way that she kind of goes back in and hits multiple things on the way down that make it very ungraceful, and she lands with a very notable plop onto the concrete, and it is very noticed what just happened. Not necessarily who did, but that what did.
Okay, who can write a suicide note incredibly fast?
You have one.
No, yeah, Haley's just gonna leave the money and the all the paperwork on the living room table.
Okay, you know what? Whatever, sure. I just figured it'd be a quick out before they caught on, but that's fine by me. Sure.
Sure. Fine.
Yeah. Having done that, calmly make our way out of the building.
Yeah, I think skedaddling is probably the best option at the moment.
Yeah, but we're not gonna just run. We're gonna pretend like we belong.
We're professionals.
Yes.
The Scooby-Doo shit's for the other crew.
Okay, so I will say you make your way out of there before anyone notices.
Mission accomplished.
And you have definitely interrogated that
I
lady.
interrogated the shit out of her. I interrogated her right over that balcony.
In a very ungraceful fall that you just keep on thinking, I could have thrown her better.
And it's going to eat me up inside for the rest of the night.
Yes.
Well, Haley, once we're clear from the building, will pull out her phone and update Bob B on everything that happened. Saying to the other two, well, I don't know what this Drew Lowe fellow was trying to accomplish with all this, because all things considered, these two knew absolutely nothing about Orion.
Yeah.
That's management's problem of sort. We're done here for now.
Nice night, team.
I mean, I got to throw an old lady off a balcony, so like that was cool, I guess.
I mean, she was
I
like
coulda-
50. I don't know if that's old lady.
She's like in her
It's old to me.
mid-50s.
Old to me. I mean, I could have thrown her a bit better. It was a little awkward. I did get her foot caught a little bit, but you know.
Yeah, I need a rest. Kind of pushed brain a bit too hard today, but well.
All right. I think that's good. It's been a while since we've had a downtime period, so let's go do one of those. So I felt like, unless you had any other ideas for what to do with the night.
I think
No,
that's a good
that's-
spot.
Yeah.
Fine by
Okay.
me.
Like the next thing would be in a few days when Drew's going to go pick up Charlotte. Yeah, downtime would make sense.
Yeah, let's do a downtime. All right, Carnival, what do you want to do with your... And it's a normal one, so it's 2 per.
I'm gonna train
As
Yuhar's playbook XP twice.
Okay. All right. So actually doing downtime would be good because DM, you have 2 things you get to level up with Haley. Because you get to level up the marksman, and you get to level up physical. You get 10 XP in physical. What?
No, that's old.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So you
And-
you do get to choose an ability with that, which I see you've already picked one.
Yes, from the 3-point line.
Okay, so add 1 die to any aim that involves tossing any item, like a throwing
Well, she
knife,
does-
for example.
Yeah.
Okay. Though with that also, what 2 other actions would you like to take?
Let's just say training. I'll figure out which later.
All right. Torpo.
Just training.
Okay. All right. So, well, that was an eventful evening. And I think that is a good point to stop this session.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Yeah.
start point.
Previous episodes of Hazeltown Story can be found at bekindrewind.hazel.town or radio.hazel.town. If you would like to know more about the universe and have an interest in video games, you can watch LoloDePuzlo's Journal, our sister show, that can be found at theater.hazel.town or bekindrewind.hazel.town. If you would like to keep up to date with Lolo, you can follow them at co-host or BlueSky at LoloDePuzlo. There is also a Discord server in which you can potentially catch episodes being recorded live at club.hazel.town. Thank you for listening to Hazeltown Story. I welcome you to come back for more.